All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Saturday, October 17th, 2020. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that Friday new moon in Libra. Really nice, light energy, very bubbly, informative, balance, all right? And now today on Saturday morning, we've got the moon moving into the sign of Scorpio. Going deep, connecting with our deep-rooted emotions, the shadow side, as Mercury is retrograde. Okay, now about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon. Oh, look at this! Look at the ads popping up. Want me to do? All right. Anyway, the moon in Mercury meeting up at 10 degrees of Scorpio. Okay, this isn't about an emotional need. Okay, to connect with our insight, with our intuition, and our communication, our open and vulnerable dialogue, okay? It's being honest with ourselves. It's also being honest with the other, okay? So we're moving through the shadow side. The underworld, Scorpio, right? This is the unknown. This is a need to, this is the shadow work that we were talking about a couple days ago. We must do the shadow work right now to take advantage of what's happening over here. The Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, all creating this uber trifecta of manifestation powers going on right now, right? So the moon saying we must go deep. Mercury saying we must go deep. We must go into our own psyche, right? We must find the things that make us tick or why we do certain things. All right, with the North Node being in the sign of Gemini, this is saying go in this direction, go on your own path, go in this new place. So maybe there's a way that we've been doing things for quite some time. And it's our way of doing things, but maybe we're stuck in a certain sense to where doing things this way is not yielding the results that we're trying to get or that we're hoping to. And it's just like, if we've been doing something for so long in this direction, it's not saying that we need to pivot, change directions. It's saying maybe we need to try something differently on this path that we've chosen, Instead of cutting, the jungle down with scissors, maybe, we hack at it with a machete to clear our path to get where we're going, right? So use that in any way that you can. And it's about being honest with ourselves, okay? Most importantly, being honest with ourselves. Why are we on this path? Why are we choosing this direction? Why are we choosing this? This is also 8th house energy, which is our shared resources, okay? So why am I going down this path? Am I trying to get something out of this with you, for you? What is the end result here that I'm after, and why I'm choosing to do these things, these actions, or think this particular way? With Mercury being in the shadow sign of Scorpio, our thoughts can really be, they can go dark. They can go dark during these times of uncertainty. And that's where the moon's adding its reflective light. We're, slightly coming away from the new moon, where the death of the moon, the rebirth of the moon, so we're going to see a little bit of light here as it moves in there into Scorpio, connecting with Mercury. Okay. So again, great shadow time. As well, what's going on today is the septile between the moon and Mercury, septile to Venus. Okay. And Venus here, almost exact opposition to Neptune. Now Venus loves being in Pisces. Okay, it's Venus's favorite place to be is in Pisces. Okay, because Venus is what we love, want, and desire, right? And Venus is associated with Taurus here, which is about our material possessions. Venus is associated with Libra here, which is about the people that we love in our lives. Okay, so Venus loves Pisces. Neptune home in Pisces. Okay, because it's the limitless. There's no definition, okay? There is no capacity to how much you can love. There's no capacity to how much you can appreciate, or how much you can forgive, or how much gratitude lives within your heart. There's no meter, right? There's no meter that says, oh, you've reached your gratitude limit. You're full on gratitude. You're full on love. You're full on whatever. It's like that doesn't exist. So Venus loves being in Pisces. So Venus gets to see, Neptune gets to see where it loves to be, but Venus is slightly constricted, almost like Jupiter in Capricorn, where Jupiter just wants to expand, okay? And as you see here, we're only a couple degrees away. You know, Venus trying to Jupiter, Venus trying to Pluto right now, about our expansion, about our personal transformation through the work and services that we're providing to others. As well, you know, this is the limitless, the unknown, the everything, the universe, the possibilities are endless. Well, here it's finite. You know, there's a destination, there's a goal, there's a finish line, there's a beginning and an ending to the race. There is a time for blossoming and blooming. There is a time for death. Okay, there's a time for going inward. The sign of Virgo understands this, understands the finite aspects of the laws of reality. Okay, so Venus being here right now, creating that septile, there's a bit of a deeper understanding for the things that change in our lives. There's a deeper understanding for the limits and limitations on things in our lives, you see. All right. So together, what these are saying, as well as if we're going deep, if we're allowing ourselves to do the work emotionally, intellectually, psychologically, go into the depths of ourselves, our own, you know, psychoanalysis kind of going on here today on this Saturday. Okay. And we're recognizing, so we're going deep and recognizing the things that need to be done for us to achieve the dreams that we're trying to achieve. What must be done in our lives? What must change? What have we been holding on to that we know we need to let go of? Right? So Venus opposition to Neptune, Venus septile over here to Scorpio, Mercury and the moon. You know, this is a need to go with change, a need to continue to be unconditional, a need to continue to love, a need to continue to understand that there is no limitations to these things. Right? There are no earthly limitations to how much I value or appreciate or love and desire. All right. So all in all, this is the meat of our day, is really here, this connection with the moon and Mercury and Scorpio, the depths of our souls, Venus here in the sign of Virgo. Okay. What are we saying yes to? What are we saying no to? This determines the path and where we're headed. And if we're saying yes, we're willing to go deep within ourselves to see what's making us tick or what's driving us, moving us forward. You know, there can be a lot of beauty in this today. As well, of course, our sun here in Libra, continuing this balance, balancing our minds, balancing our hearts, balancing our bodies, balancing our relationships with ourselves, which of course in turn values and balances the relationship that we have with the other. All right, so have a happy Saturday, my friends. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. I wish you enough, and we'll see you tomorrow.